this is Beatmaking episode 9. We're starting right now. Today we're going to finish our build up and make our sidechain more efficient. Today we're going to talk about the FX mixer, or just mixer if you're in some later version. Let's dive right in. The FX mixer is its own window. I showed you how to access it a long time back. Open it and you will see one lone block. It has a slider, a title, mute controls and a number. This is a mixer channel. Now this one is number 0. That means whatever audio goes in this channel plays in your speakers. Here you can also see the effects box. That means you can add effects on mixer channels, and those effects will affect all audio entering that channel. Now you will notice this plus button here. Go click on it, you're going to get another channel. By default it's also routed to our master effects. By routed I mean the output of this channel goes into the master channel. Now you can route tracks into channels. This can be done in 2 ways. You can click this gear icon, and where it says FX0 master, you can hover and then pick a channel from the submenu, or you can open the track's instrument box, click on the effects number and select the channel under assigned to. Okay, so what does it do? So by default, a track's audio goes something like this. Similarly, a mixer channel's audio goes something like this. Now, by changing which channel the audio goes to, you can change the chain. For instance, if we move our track to channel 1, then its audio goes something like this. Now, remember how a channel can be used to apply effects? So what we can do is apply an effect to a channel, and whichever tracks you want to have that effect, you can route them to that channel. Now, take last episode's context. We applied a sidechain compressor to most tracks. Now, what if we decided to route all of those to one channel and apply the compressor there? That means all the tracks routed to that channel will be sidechained, and you can control the compressor from one effect instead of changing it for each instance. It's a time saver and it organizes your stuff. So let's do that. In the channel we added, apply the compressor effect. Set it up how you set up everything last episode. Route the 3 tracks we sidechained to that channel. Finally, delete the individual sidechain compressors. You can right click and rename the channel if you wish. I'll name it sidechain. Go ahead and hit play, and ideally you shouldn't hear a difference. If you do, double check if you set up everything correctly. Anyways, now let's go ahead and start working on the build up. First of all, let's copy over some elements like this. Let's also change the automation on the strings. Make a pattern like this. This makes the string rise, then rise faster, and then die down right before the drop hits. Now, we're going to need a new beat for the build-up, so add another beat baseline track. This time click clone steps thrice, and now place in this pattern. You can hit play and test the pattern out. Place it here at the end. Make a sidechain for it too. I made mine a 1/16th note every 1/4 of a bar for 4 bars. Too confused? Watch. 1/16 notes every 1/4 of a bar for 4 bars. That's my pattern. Okay, you can hit play and test it out. One thing you will notice is that the build-up seems a little boring. It's missing a melody. Now coming up with the melody is a whole different topic. Different people do it in different ways. Either you can get inspired and create a melody, or just play around with random notes till you get something that sounds good. Some people get it naturally, others don't. So I won't trouble you with making you come up with a melody. I made one for you, but before that, we need a lead. Since we ditched the lead in our verse, let's add a new one. Type super in the search box and find this sound. Drag it in. Now place in this melody. Place it here and duplicate it. Let's also automate it for good measure. Make it go something like this. Route it to our sidechain as well. And now you should have it look like this. Now I'm going to give you some homework. We've applied enough of reverb and delay, and you should know how they work by now. So go ahead and apply reverb and delay to this lead. You can do as your heart pleases. You can try Carve Reverb or C Plate if you don't like Reverb SC. Give them a ride, you may like those instead. Play around with their knobs, see what they do, they're entirely different effects. Or don't put anything, the sound has lots of reverb already. For delay, you already know what to do. All I will suggest is not to go too overboard, as this is the lead, so when you do apply the effects, make sure it sounds good. Effects should improve your sound, not make it worse. Okay, one last thing. Our project is growing bigger and we need to manage it. If you've noticed, I've been arranging tracks by type. However, that's not enough. If you add too many automation tracks, you don't know what does what. And the same applies for pattern tracks. So what I suggest you do is right click on the track name and rename the track so you know what does what. I'll leave the naming up to you. Just ensure that you will know which track controls or plays what. Also, if you didn't know, you can move tracks by dragging them there. Alright, that should be it. Come back next episode where we will probably start making the drop. And finally use some VST instruments. I hope you found this episode fun and helpful. If you didn't get something, drop a comment. I'll try my best to explain it to you. That applies to all previous videos as well. I hope to see you in the next episode. Subscribe so you don't miss it. For now, I'll leave you with the track. Bye.